What's up, y'all? Hope y'all are doing well. I'm not in my usual stuff, as you can see, but I wanted to just make this video to really show you guys that I truly am trying to document this journey. I want to look back at this video from 6 to 12, maybe even 2 years later, and to see how far I came. I truly believe that I will become the person I am striving to be, that I am within, right? But I do go through my own challenges. I do have my own hardships, and I just want to go out here and tell you guys how it is and keep it, nice and authentic. So this is a common problem everyone has. I feel like everyone around here, whether it's despite of its money, relationships, or just anything you desire, we attach so much stuff to the things we want. And for instance, me, I'm saying we because it's me too. I attach so much stuff to money. I attach my identity to money. I attach my self-worth. I attached just like, if I didn't have any money, would I feel any love? Would I be loved by other people? Validation, etc. So much stuff around money to the point where like I put it so much on a pedestal that if I don't have it, I feel kind of like lost. Like I feel like I lost a part of me. And that's obviously something you don't want to do because, well, if you're attaching your identity, you're attaching all those things to something that could be taken away from you so easily, well, then your foundation really isn't set, right? And that's where I'm trying to get to. You want to have your foundation, of course, on God. And I'm saying this to you, and I'm saying this to myself if I ever do watch this video again, and right now, because these last couple of weeks, I've produced results that I don't favor. I don't really want. It's like a couple of weeks ago, I literally had like cents in my account, and I know I'm still young. I'm 19 years old. There's nothing crazy about that, but since I attached so much stuff to money, like I truly felt like I lost a part of me, or I lost love, or I lost validation, and I just seep back into such old negative programs about me having to get a job, how my parents will look at me, how my friends will look at me, etc. And if this resonates with you, I want you to understand all those things you're attaching towards your desires, towards money, towards love, towards etc. You must let go of that attachment. All right, because if you truly want those things, in order for you to have those things, you must feel those things first. Whether it's love, whether it's validation, whether it's security, whether it's self-worth. Because no matter how much money I ever got, I had like, no matter how much money I got, whatever it is, right? I wouldn't feel any different to the person who didn't have that much money, who had sense. I didn't feel any different. I was still stressing about the same things. I was still thinking about how I'm gonna make money for the next week and just producing results that reflect that. And so in order for you to actually change what you want to see, you must stop using past evidence, past memories, past experiences to try to predict what might happen in the future. Because if you're constantly in that state of consciousness of in the past, bad results, negative feedback, then you'll continually produce results that reflect your past. And obviously if your past isn't favorable, then why would you do that, right? And that's what the ego is all about. If you haven't heard about this ego is just, think of it as like the little version of you, and it's trying to keep you safe. It likes to try to control, predict, and keep you alive, right? You might be thinking, well, how is keeping you alive so bad? It tries keeping you like safe. And so keeping you safe means staying in your head, trying to predict outcomes that may or may not happen, and just try to take control of things that God already has in control. Keeps you inside your head, stressing, anxiety, doubts, fear, all that, the opposite of what God wants for you. So you can think of it as the enemy, honestly. And so you have to let go of these old programs. That's something, of course, I'm speaking to myself as well, because like I just said, when I had the sense, even right now, I don't have that much. I think I have like 40, maybe 30. And, there's plans coming up. There's things that I have to take care of. There's gas, there's food, etc. And it's just constant like worry and doubt and fear inside my head. And I'm like, in order for me to change the things I see, in order for me to change the things I see, I must change the way I see them. All right? So if I have to ask my parents for money, it's a source from God. He's using someone to channel his abundance towards me. It is what it is, right? But I can look at things two different ways. I can look at the situation I'm in as, man, I'm so dumb. How am I in this situation? I'm falling behind. Or I can look at the situation and think of it as a sort of thing to build me up, to sharpen me, to really test my faith. And of course, I'm going to start, I'm believing this one a lot more because that's the things that serve me. But changing your perspective, changing your state of consciousness, every single moment, every single present moment, you must believe that the things that you want can happen to you. If I believe I'm a coach, I believe clients can come to me no matter what, and no matter how outlandish it may seem to me now, that I truly believe that I am a coach who has dozens of clients, people, my community is blowing up, etc., that I must feel, act, and talk like that person. Because if I can't feel, act, talk like that person, how would I ever produce results that reflect that I am that person? You see, and you must just go blind to what you see. I have to go blind to what I see. I have to go blind to knowing that I'm still in my parents' house. I mean, I know I'm still 19. I'm not saying I'm like, I'm not saying any age is bad, but I'm just saying, obviously, it's my first year here out of high school, and etc. So, not the worst thing in the world, right? But the enemy the enemy tries to make you feel like you are far behind, that you're falling off, that, you're stuck in this constant loop of fear, anxiety, and doubt. But you can change that loop as long as you just stick to the unknown, stick to the unseen. And I know it may sound like, how am I supposed to believe in something that I don't see? And like God says, if you have faith of the size of a mustard seed, it can move mountains. So just have faith every single day that God is helping you, to prime you to become the best version of you, to get the things that you want, and to, of course, serve Him. And if you can do that, that's the winning formula for you to change your life. And that's something I want to document myself. I want to have these raw talks more often, just giving you a real, authentic, what I've been thinking, what I've been going through, how I've been changing, and just changing my life with you guys. Because I feel like this journey is a lot more special than it is if you look at people who already made it, because they don't show you the dark times. They don't show you the times where they are stressed out in their house, stressed out in their room, crying dang near because they don't know how they're going to afford their next meal, or etc. I'm not saying I'm crying about that, because obviously I could always ask my parents, worst come to worst, but you know how it is. I don't really want to. And yeah, it's stuff like that. But I hope you guys can take something out of this. If it's just me ranting to you guys, then thanks for listening. But yeah, I'm gonna try keeping this short, let you guys see my other videos that are a lot more organized, a lot more valuable. But if you do like these videos, let me know. I'll always listen to what you guys say, so I can continue producing videos that you guys want to watch. But yeah, this is a little snippet, this is a little cut. Maybe I do this more often, maybe I don't. But and I'm sure there's some value in here. I feel like I talk pretty well. But yeah, God bless. Hope you guys are doing well. Again, no cuts, no nothing. So if I stumble, if you see me, like, I'm just keeping it raw. All right. God bless. Feel free to subscribe. Check out my Instagram if you want to hit me up with anything. And yeah, if you want to become a client, I'll be here to show you how I go through every single day. Promise you, I'll change your life. God bless.